Welcome to the channel, everyone. Here to talk about this Vevor track saw guide rail system. This is going to be just a small review. I ordered this saw and the guide rail system. The saw and the rails came separately. Not sure why, but they did, which is okay. So I received these. This is my first track saw. I purchased this myself. I was not paid to do this review. This is actually my first YouTube video. So welcome, and just want to say what I've seen about this. I decided to do this after seeing the quality. I know this is a budget system, but it's pretty bad in my opinion. It's not exactly cheap for everybody. I understand it's not expensive, but you know, some people could have worked and saved, such as I did, to try and afford a track saw and finally get one, and just very disappointed. So packaging is exactly what I expected, just cardboard box, a little bit of foam around it, no big deal. These rail attachment pieces were just sliding in the track here, you know, no big deal. It's obviously where they go. Comes with an Allen key to tighten it up, which is cool. I appreciate that. So my issue with this is, number one, they're not very sticky. You know, even putting weight on them, they're pretty loose. So you'd have to definitely clamp them down. Not a big deal. I intend to do that anyway. The clamps are not included with this system. Again, not a big deal. It's just now you start getting into that price point of, you know, just buying a PowerTech system, which it's supposed to be pretty good. So that's probably the route I'm going to go now. So this system right out of the box, scratched up, not a big deal. That's not going to affect the performance at all. This is where I'm having issues. Like, this is peeling here already just a little bit. This one's peeled up pretty bad. You know, they're overhanging the edge, so they're not going to meet up right. This one's just completely falling off. It's terrible. Again, hanging off the edge over here. This one's coming loose, like loose on this end. This one's completely falling off. It's pretty poor quality in my opinion. Of course, it could be restuck. You know, not the end of the world, but it should come usable right out of the box. I didn't expect this. So another issue, your splinter guard here, sticking out past the edge on almost every piece, which now you can't even meet up the rails. So it's completely unusable out of the box. You have to modify it just to get it to work. So that's pretty disappointing. So other than that, they look decent. You know, the aluminum, the extrusion looks pretty good. It doesn't look to be poor quality aluminum, anything like that. I just feel for the money that you spend on these, I believe they're about $75. And I just feel you could spend just a little bit more. I believe the PowerTech is around $130, $140. And you get the clamps with it. You get a known good track. I'm just pretty disappointed with this. I've used other Vevor products before and they were pretty good. You know, they're definitely budget friendly, but I wasn't expecting it to just be unusable. So here's just my little review on them, and you know, thanks for watching. If you have any comments, questions, just feel free to comment and I'll try and answer them the best I can. Thanks.